I have helped many people with a lot of issues in their lives as it relates to health, and this is one for you ladies or you parents that may have a child that has frequent ear infections or ear aches, and even adults, because all ears are the same. So if your baby, your little boy or girl, has an earache or an ear infection, don't be so quick to run to a doctor all of the time for a simple ear infection. It is common. It is a common occurrence. So, ladies and gentlemen, what happens in most instances is that you have bacteria building up in the ear, and it causes the ear canal to become inflamed, and thus pain. Okay, inflammation brings pain, right? So, what you should do is get you about a teaspoon of baking soda, bicarbonate of soda, in some warm water. Stir it up real good until it's not crystal anymore, until it's not powder anymore. In other words, stir it up real good in the warm water. Get you a dropper. You know what a medicine dropper looks like. You fill the dropper up, turn the child's head to the side, drop the water in there, put a cotton ball in there, and it's like fixing the brakes on a car. You may want to go ahead and do the other ear as well. So put a drop of the solution in there as well, and put a cotton ball in there. You might want to do this twice a day or twice in one day. 9 times out of 10, it's going to stop the ear infection. I'm a witness. I have people that are friends and subscribers who have already done this, and it works. It's worked with me before, so I am an example of it working. So I know it works because you're dealing with bacteria, harmful bacteria in your ear, and bicarbonate of soda does what? It kills, guess what? Bacteria. All right, so that is what you do. Now, as far as the ear infection and what caused it, make sure that you try to avoid swimming pools as much as you possibly can if you don't have to swim, and don't stay in the water as often, because a lot of the chemicals that's in the water, such as chlorine, can get into the ear, and it can cause an ear infection as well. So you might want to put earplugs in your ear if you go swimming. Remember this: chlorine is not a natural substance that we were born to be swimming into. Okay, it's not natural. So you must understand this. Even though it's a noble cause, if you will, to avoid, getting into a swimming pool that people urinate in possibly, and then other germs and parasites and things like that that are in the pool, they're trying to kill it, but it's causing harm to us as well. So bear this in mind. And another thing too, your child could stick something in their ear, and that could cause an ear infection, and you may not know it. They could be playing on the floor if it's a small child or what have you, and they can get dirt or dust particles in their ear and so forth, and anything can basically cause an ear infection. It can also be some food that they're eating that's in the diet. So monitor your diet as much as possible, and make sure that you try to eat organically grown foods or vegetation as much as possible. Make sure you do this, and avoid all of the processed things. Those are other things that you can do. And ever so often, it is a good thing to also do some maintenance on your ear. The wax is good. Some people think taking all of the wax out of your ear is healthy. Not necessarily. It also helps prevent things from getting into your ear while you have cilia, which is the hair that's in your ear, and you have wax. You can take a minimum amount of the ear wax out. Okay, or if it happens to be coming out of your ear and you can notice it, you might want to just get the outside surface. But be very careful when you stick anything in your ear. Make sure that you have a child that's intelligent or bright enough to know how to be still, and that you don't stick that Q-tip or whatever it is all the way down into that child's ear canal, because you can damage the ear canal, those vital organs in there as well. Okay, so just only on the edge, the outside edges, you can clear the wax and leave the rest alone. And every once in a while, you can get your saline solution and a dropper as well, and drop it down in the ear and kind of kill some of those bugs, and have them turn their head to the side and follow it with some warm water. But the apple cider vinegar, not apple cider vinegar, I'm sorry, that's another video I just did. But anyway, but the bicarbonate of soda is good for killing the bacteria that causes the ear infection. This is Brother Teacher again. So long.